Here's something for all you developers out there. You ever have that problem where you start a million projects and you never finish any of them? Well, I do. I have that problem. And I plan to fix it by starting yet another project. And yes, I see the irony in that. In this series, I'm going to be logging my entire journey week by week to develop and finish a game on my own and release it to the Steam store. I'll emphasize that this game doesn't have to be good, it just has to be finished. The idea is that if I finish one game, then I can finish another, and then another, and then another, and eventually I can consider myself a real game developer, and not just a first bit of a game developer. There are a couple benefits to me making a scheduled series on this. Number 1, I can look back on this in the future. Number 2, keeping me to a schedule will encourage me to make progress on the game and finish it. And number 3, that YouTube money am Without further ado, this is the first episode of the devlog for my first actual game. In this video, I'll try and knock out the following tasks. I'll decide on a concept, I'll possibly make some concept art, I will set up my development environment, and also, maybe I'll get some basic stuff in the project setup, like a movable character or something. To set some ground rules, we're going to be making a single player game with a 2D pixel art style and Unity, just because that seems to be the best combination for a game that I could finish on my own, with my own skill set. Okay, let's skip forward in time to when I've got an idea for the game. Okay, so I've been mulling over game ideas for like a couple hours, and I think I've got one where you play as a rat and you fight other rats. That's pretty much it. You've got this rat which has a big stick attached to his back. This rat which has got like an arcane focus attached to his back, and he can like shoot out fireballs. Not particularly realistic, but you know, if you want to play magic. And this rat which has a crossbow attached to his back. So, the world building for this, I've called it Ratatoskr, like Norse mythology themed. I know that the squirrel that runs up and down the world tree is not a rat. His name just happens to include rat in it, but I thought it would be kind of funny. We got the world tree here. Yggdrasil. I don't know how you pronounce that. Yeah, so the world tree is like just something that, like a tree that grew in the sewers, and rats have sort of formed a society around that. Here is some concept art of like the journey to get up to the surface. So our main rat here is going to aim to ascend the rat hierarchy or something. Very like Slay the Spire or like Hades, where you're trying to get out of hell. So yeah, that's the game idea. So as you can see from my vlog, we've come up with a game idea, now we just have to start implementing it. Let's get everything set up. Once I got all of this code working, this is what I would consider to be pretty successful of a day. So in summary, today I got a game idea, I established what I wanted to create, and also started work on creating it. On that note, the video will end here. Thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe and hit that notification button if you want to see constant updates, and I'll catch you in the next one.